And we're live. Welcome back to another episode of the Keep It Pushing podcast. I am your host, Jesse Garcia, accompanied by the Vibes and Halito.
Hey.
How you guys doing?
Good, dude, good. You know what's funny the way you introduced me, we talked about this the last time, but
Did they throw you off? Was it a curveball?
It was a little bit of a curveball. It was down and in, but it was good.
First strike.
Yeah.
Speaking of down and in, dude, the Rockies can't win a game.
Neither could the Braves for a bit.
Dude, the Braves. Did they win today? I think they won today.
They're probably up.
They need to win games. 1-8 start is bad. I saw a meme that was like, if you rolled over and faded the Braves the first 8 games or 7 gagames, you'd have $4,200 and something dollars.
But damn, bro, why would you?
Who would fade them 8 times? But dude, their bats
every game.
The Phillies won.
No way.
Yeah, bro, they're fucking 2-9.
Poor Matthew.
Matt, if you're listening, your team's garbage.
No, they're really bad this year.
Yeah, that's bad.
But it's all injuries, and you kind
is it
a little bit of that, and you kind of let some people walk that you shouldn't have let walk.
Max Fried being one of them.
Yeah, why would you do that?
Max Fried, where's he at? I just saw him pitch today.
New York.
Yankees. Oh yeah.
Yankees.
That's right.
He's currently their ace because Cole's out.
See, the Yankees scare you till they don't.
I will say they hold true to that. The reason the Dodgers won with a lot of what we didn't realize, I guess, live in action is how bad they were at fielding.
Who?
The Yankees.
They're not bad at fielding.
They are their own worst enemy. At least last season.
Yeah.
This season, they still have a little bit of it.
I mean, but what I'm meaning is like the names you got out there. You shouldn't be bad at fielding. Aaron Judge, Cody Bellinger,
fucking
Austin Wells catches, right?
Yeah, but I think he's injured or something. Something happened to him recently.
That's a big bat.
Does Giancarlo still? He's still playing, right?
Yeah, he's still playing.
I feel like I haven't seen him.
I think he's injured.
Okay, because I was I feel like I haven't. I see their lineup because they're the one team that starts early. So
Volpe. You know who I haven't seen over there? Fucking Doogie.
Oh, Doogie's on the Braves.
He moved. I thought wasn't he with the Yankees?
Bro, he listen.
That was brief.
Every team he's gone to has been brief. I think the Dodgers have been the longest team he's played for.
Doogie, okay, he came.
We traded him to Boston.
That's right.
Boston, I think Boston. He was there for 2-3 years.
Was he? I thought it was just a year situation.
Oh,
I thought it was just 1 year.
Shit. Well, how long have we had Mookie then?
We've had Mookie about 3 or 4.
Right, 4?
Yeah, but he wasn't a part of that trade.
Yeah, he was.
Oh, he was.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Damn, he was at the Red Sox that long.
I know. Then I guess he was only He was only there a year or 2.
Just ask you, how long did Alex Verdugo play for the Boston Red Sox? 4 seasons, 4 years.
How long have we had Mookie then? 6?
How long has Mookie played for on the Dodgers?
6.
2020.
Okay, 5.
4. Yeah, 5.
Well, okay, so he played with them briefly. Then he does a year with the Yankees. Now he's doing a year with the
fucking Braves.
Yeah, but he has a pretty good, honestly, if I'm looking at my baseball career, I don't think he has a World Series. I don't think he was part of that 20. No, he wasn't. Of course not.
No.
If I'm looking at his baseball career, based off the teams he's played for, that's pretty solid. You played for the Dodgers, you played for the Yankees, you played for the Red Sox, you played for the Braves.
That's like the 4 you want to play for.
Yeah.
And the Giants, maybe. Maybe let's sprinkle that in there. Maybe you said you'd wait. You don't bring that up again.
No. I said Padres. I didn't say Giants.
That's what it was. It was Padres.
But you know what?
That's worse though.
But I will say, damn, that's a hard one. For my whole bucket list of going and seeing all the parks, I get a jersey.
Huh.
I don't know if I'd get a Giants or Astros jersey.
Astros for sure. No, you can't. Dude, the Giants have fire colors.
They do. That cream is
the
nice.
orange, and the black is nice. Yeah. I just want to side note real quick. Did you see what happened to Tyreek? So apparently Tyreek Hill, they responded to a call at his house where he was having a domestic violence altercation going on. And then his wife had to call the cops because she saw him going towards the balcony with their kid or something like that. And that's what forced her to call the cops. But apparently he broke an iPad or a laptop, and just I was acting a fool.
Fuck.
And then now apparently she's going to file for a divorce or whatever.
Okay.
Do you think it's part of the beginning getting hit in the head?
I literally was going there. I was you think it's CTE? Do you think that plays a part? Okay, what I'm saying is a lot of the times it's not even they've had a history of it, but they have one incident where they snap.
Yeah.
You get me? They break shit, or at least that we know of, I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe
There's 2 types of people
in
in this world.
Yeah.
And there's Jay-Z in the elevator, which is who you want to be.
Yeah.
And there's Ray Lewis in the elevator.
I don't know the Ray Lewis one.
I mean, who's the other one in the elevator?
Oh, I know where you're going with this. Ray Rice.
Ray Rice. Mm-hmm. And then there's Ray Rice in the elevator. You want to be Jay-Z. You know what I mean?
Jay-Z got pieced up.
Jay-Z got one dude.
He got one
dude.
Solange,
I know he wobbled. I know he...
Solange, a real one.
Yeah, she
pieced it. You know what's crazy?
But we're going back to Tyreek.
No, but hold on.
Yeah.
She waited till the doors closed and she said, yeah.
That's gangster.
Yeah.
That's making sure you ain't going nowhere.
That's Texas right
there. Ain't going nowhere. Yeah. Back to Tyreek. Do I think it's CTE? You want to say part of that it could be that, you know? But you don't want to he could just be a piece of shit. You know what I mean?
More than likely.
It's like, why are you grabbing your kid and heading towards the balcony?
I think anybody that anybody that does anything like that's a piece of shit. But when you involve your kids in it, it's like I feel like that's one thing. Yeah. I feel like if you as a couple are like having a disagreement in any kind, don't let the kids watch. You know?
Nobody needs to know. Yeah, nobody needs to know.
Nobody needs to know.
And now she filed for the divorce and it's public and it's all.
There's
bad.
something else I saw that was public recently. Wow. Maybe it's not coming to me.
You know who just landed who was that landed a fat contract recently for like 500 M's? Was it Vladi?
Sports?
Yeah, I think it might have been Vladi. Yeah, baseball, huh? Was it somebody they just extended for like. Even Stephen A was talking like, oh, they need to give him more or something like that, or they didn't give him enough.
No, or maybe
Vladi, big relief that deal with Jays is done. Yeah, see, the 14-year, $500 million contract.
Any deferred money?
Woo-wee! Which starts in 2026, includes $325 million signing bonus that protects the money from a possible work stoppage in 2027. Nothing deferred. The Jays are balling.
Yeah, they are. But you know what? I think they have like a good ownership group.
Honestly, and us, we just have like a lot of cash out there right now.
Well, you're gonna get the return. If you play here, you know you're getting the return.
But if you play here, you know people are buying your jersey.
We're buying fucking $30 tall cans when they're $3 in the store.
Oh yeah,
we're paying 10 times over to watch you play. Yes, you're going to get your money.
Yeah, they are.
If you think about it, no, it is.
No, they've made their money already for sure. Like they've made at least half of what they spent on Shohei.
Oh, Justin Rose. I mean, like
no jersey sales, fucking merch, ticket sales,
everything.
Because tickets went up. Obviously, price goes up when your team is balling. Yeah. You know, so. It depends on who they play, but still, it's about tickets goes up. Yeah,
bro, but some of these ticket prices are outrageous, though.
Bro, okay, I want to get to WrestleMania. We want to give it more love. Did you see those ticket prices hike up?
On WrestleMania?
Yeah.
No, they hiked up?
Yeah, a little bit. Not too crazy, but I want to say 5 to 10%. You know? But because now there's fire matches, which we'll get into. Fuck, what was I gonna say? Oh, did you see that Trump signing that fucking executive order that stops ticket scalping?
I saw something about it.
Like there isn't bigger fish to fry.
Oh, bro.
Like, let's get rid of the scalpers. Yeah. You know? Like, let's start there. Like,
yeah, we have a lot of other things to be worried about.
Yeah, bro.
Dog.
Yeah, but go ahead.
No, you go ahead. Because I kind of lost the thought.
I was going to say, let's just stay on the topic of WrestleMania and the fact that the ticket prices are going up.
Yeah.
Very well deserved hike in ticket prices.
The stories that they're telling at the moment.
I don't think this is what Triple H had up his sleeve the whole time. But I think the way the crowd responded and was talking like it's looking weakish.
I think he's definitely going with the flow, but also doing what's like necessary.
I feel like you remember watching the South Park. They were saying that to stay up with the times, bro. They literally would record an episode from scratch. They would have a week.
Yeah,
I feel like that's what Triple H is doing.
Yeah. I definitely feel like
let's just go with the flow, baby. And he's killing it.
It's better than trying to have a plan.
Yeah, because you tried to have the plan with Jey Uso and
mid-event Jey Uso. I hate it. It's just because he hasn't been able to carry his own. I'm telling you, that's why there had to be more of a build. Like,
but the Jimmy thing was crazy. What they did to Jimmy, that was a good step in the right direction.
They should have done that from the beginning.
Yeah, and people are saying Jey Uso heel turn because of the way that he acted towards Gunther that day, where it was like very like Like, oh, and now they gotta forgive me. A guy gotta forgive me for the man that I'm about to become. People were looking at that like, huh, yeah, right. Like he's gonna obviously be a bloodbath with Gunther.
Yeah,
but he's getting called mid-event Jey Uso. He's getting downplayed when people knew that he was the possibility for the only main when he was the only main event option at WrestleMania. Like no tickets were selling. You know, So I could see a Jey Uso heel turn. And what if he goes with The Rock?
Okay, that's what I was gonna say. I don't know if it wasn't you that told me that.
Yeah,
first. It was you that.
Yeah.
Told me? Okay. When you told me that, I was like, that makes sense.
Well, what did I tell you? I don't say
about
it for the people. How Rock needs a champion.
Yeah, Rock needs a champion. It was like
because I think I don't know. I don't think this Cena heel turn. If he wins the championship at WrestleMania, I think he immediately. But then, what would be the point of him needing The Rock though? At that point,
no, I don't think we know. I don't understand why The Rock's there at the moment. The Rock, though, he's playing this corporate role. And hates Cody Rhodes since last year. Even had a match with them last year and all that good stuff. But I don't know. I don't know what the heel turn was.
The Rock heel turn?
No, John Cena's heel turn. Like why that even happened. Why he sold out to The Rock. Like
I don't understand that still. Like it was a great move, and it's what the WrestleMania needed.
Yeah,
for sure.
So I'm curious if like we get that answer Monday.
Oh, you think
Raw?
You think The Rock comes out? Is he confirmed for Monday?
I have no idea. I'm just like
he needs to make an appearance before WrestleMania, right?
We need something. Well, we need just something more.
Oh, Friday Night SmackDown in Vegas. That's where he makes the appearance.
Yeah.
I
gotta wait till that day.
Yeah,
we'll be out there.
We'll be in Vegas, and we're so excited. But let's go match by. I really, really one of my favorite ones so far is the Fatal 4-Way,
the Intercontinental
with Dominic Mysterio, Braun Breaker, Finn Balor, and Penta.
I hope Dominic wins it.
He deserves it.
Yeah,
he deserves it more than everybody.
He literally took on the full-time fucking role.
Yeah,
he never missed a fucking house show.
Yeah,
he's been the top heel. In the beginning, you couldn't hear him talk because everybody was booing over him. And it's getting to the point where people are starting to applaud him.
Yeah.
So it's like, why not give him the belt? Like, if anything, Braun Breaker does not belong in that scene anymore.
Not anymore. Dude, that spear.
That shit.
That spear.
That took the life out of me, dog.
Dude,
through the screen.
Dude, when I saw him, like, because it live, it cut briefly for a second and you couldn't really see it, you know? Yeah. And he hit the shit out of him. And then I saw him. I'm like, bro, it didn't process for a minute, but I'm like, how did he hit him? And front flip all at the same time.
It was like he kind of hit him as he was flipping. Yeah, like
it was some superhero shit, dude.
And got up pumped as fuck like he didn't just do that.
Yeah, and the dogs are barking in Minnesota.
I'm a bark.
Yeah. No, what one thing I might not do, and the internet's gonna hate me and hate me. I will not acknowledge our tribal chief.
You're
that
crazy,
night.
dog.
Nah. I won't acknowledge the tribal chief that night because I'm rooting for CM Punk, homie. Straight.
That's fine. I'm still acknowledging my tribal.
I'm not
chief.
acknowledging the tribal chief. And there's a heel turn pending there. I said it here first.
What do you mean?
With Roman.
You think Roman's gonna turn? Nah, Roman's. I don't like. There's no need.
Okay.
Roman is low, bro. My tribal chief is fucking low, bro. Whoa.
Hold on.
No. We're not gonna just. It's one thing not acknowledging my tribal chief. It's another one to outright disrespect my tribal chief.
Dude, what you were saying about John Cena recently has been crazy as well.
What? That he's gonna get number 17?
Oh, so you think he's getting number 1?
I mean, why wouldn't? I mean, I want him to.
I don't think he would, dude.
But it just,
and not at Mania.
Yeah, I don't want. But I do want to see it.
Wait, fuck that. Let's go back to our tribal chief.
Our tribal chief.
He's everybody's tribal chief.
Yeah, but you're gonna acknowledge him.
I refuse to because he's battling my boy that night.
Cool, he's battling my boy too.
Who's your boy?
Both of them are kind of my boys. I kind of fuck with Seth Rollins.
I don't like Seth Rollins.
You don't. I get it. He's a little weird.
I don't like it.
But I appreciate. He honestly does not get the credit he deserves for being as important to this generation of wrestling than people give him.
No, facts. I just, side note real quick, go back to tribal chief.
Our tribal chief,
I think that he goes heel and this is why. Eventually.
But how? Like, he's never fucked anybody over. Okay, that's fair. I did cut him off. That's fair. That's fair.
Okay, so the way he goes heel is not him fucking people over. It's him getting fucked over to the point where he starts to fuck people over. You get what I'm saying? So it's not something
like a reign of terror.
It's not a move that he makes because like he just like, oh, I'm gonna fuck him just to fuck him. You know, it's a move that he's forced to make, and I think he goes heel, and I think it starts with Paul Heyman betraying him at Mania.
I think something tells me the the conversation is Paul Heyman's turning on both of them.
Yeah. Exactly.
I think Seth Rollins deserves it, though.
Seth Rollins has already betrayed Roman Reigns.
It's easy.
It's an easy. Or you know what? Or Seth Rollins heel turn. Fuck it.
Well, that goes along with
that for sure.
Because Seth Rollins has been. You know what it is, though. You just said it. It's a move that Seth Rollins is forced to do.
Yeah.
Nobody's been listening to me up in this bitch about CM Punk.
Yeah.
You guys are fucking crazy. I've been helping trying to keep this place down. Fuck it. Now I'm gonna get my way. So maybe it is a Seth Rollins thing. And I hope it is, because that Seth Rollins as a heel, dude, I understand why you don't like him, because I didn't like him as a heel at all. I fucking couldn't stand him.
You see his face? He still has heel face tendencies right now. The way he laughs and shit. I do like, I am a visionary. I am a revolutionary.
I will sing with his, what are you doing?
I'll do that. I'll do the...
You might even hear me, Roman Reigns.
Do you think we get that? I hope we get that out of this home crowd, dude.
I hope, bro, it better be popping.
They tried at Minnesota.
They tried.
You know what? Who they do?
When Americans try, we try.
You're darn
you know what I'm saying?
You're darn too.
So no, I think Vegas is gonna be fun.
I think because Vegas is going to be a lot of people from out of the country as well, you know. So it's definitely going to be.
And I feel like you definitely got a lot of people that are going to just try to pump up the crowd. Yeah. I will say, LA when it was here, it wasn't that great. Yeah, like at least I don't remember it being that great.
Yeah. Did you see our boy Bert Kreischer at Raw?
Yeah,
that was cool. Took his shirt off, but they said that during the break he choke slammed 2 people and shit.
No way! Yeah, I wish I could see that.
I saw it on TikTok.
You know what was fucking crazy? It was Charlotte Flair and Tiffany Stratton. That was these crazy. Women, or that woman.
the meme, Ludwig Kaiser is the first dude that got accused of cheating, and nobody. That was fucked up,
dog. Hey, bro,
I didn't believe it.
Did you see the post that he put it on Twitter?
No,
that post that he posted on Twitter. Sorry, or X.
By the way, we're not a WWE podcast. We love WWE.
Yeah, it's been this shit. Like we're excited. It's literally like this WWE journey. I mean, we both have been on it.
Yeah, I took a break.
Yeah. I think you really got into it within the last year.
Yeah.
So it's like it's fine. I feel like it's like the main.
I find myself rewatching a lot of shit that I'm just like, okay, like that bloodline thing. Back to Ludwig Kaiser, man. You were saying that he posted on Twitter.
He posted. What did he say? Oh, it was a Shawn Michaels video. I don't remember exactly what the promo was, but he's like looking at a girl and he's like, "Don't flatter yourself, sweetheart," or something like that. That's what he posted. But no, he's literally the first person to get a first man probably to get accused, and everybody's like, "Nah, no, he didn't.
No, he did not. No, that's a damn." Charlotte just, I don't know what she get mad at Tiffy for what she said about her being alone outside and like. So you'll be 0-3, like.
So she's been married 3 times, yes. All failed, all within under like a year.
Yeah,
her most recent one, she was married to Andrade. Yeah, and
his career.
Man, it could be so much, but I feel like something has to do with that.
Yeah.
I have a feeling it has a lot to do with that. Like,
well, yeah,
who's Triple H's bestie, dog?
Yeah, you're right.
Ric Flair.
You're right.
Charlotte's their best woman up to date so far. Like,
because there's this meme where it has you saw it?
It's the one where
Penta
and Ray Phoenix, and then Dragon Lee's
he's kind of drowning.
Yeah, like
his dad. He's saving his kids.
Yeah, and then fucking Andrade's dead.
He's just down at the bottom of the ocean.
And you know what? He has so much. I mean, I think he's top. Yeah. One of the can be a top star.
Yeah.
But I mean, I've never really thought about it out loud about like
Charlotte Flair
having to do with like his career and the way it goes. But okay, so they get a divorce. And she goes on like a talk show. And she opens up about it. She like cries, like, really, I forgot which one it was. And it was literally that night they have the promo and Tiffy decides to throw that out there. So it's like she was already feeling sensitive, I think.
Yeah.
At the fact that she just talked about this shit and it's like it just got finalized.
And then
she has to see her fucking ex-husband every week at work.
And then she went as far as to talk about Ludwig.
I think she. You know what's funny?
And that was desperation.
I was about to say that. It was just fluttered. Like, she was probably flustered, and she was just like, fuck it. Your man wants me.
Yeah, well, I fucked your mom. That's what it is. Like, back in the day when you were a kid, like when you got cooked. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm really excited for AJ Styles, Logan Paul, dude.
Oh, that's going to be a banger, bro.
That's going to be
Styles,
a banger.
He's
the athleticism from both guys.
Yeah, exactly. AJ Styles brings it. Like, it's going to be fucking sick.
People talk shit about Logan Paul's move, the finisher, the pulverizer. I think that's fire, dude.
No, I think, you know what it is, bro? He has a lot in his arsenal. Meaning, like...
He's athletic as fuck.
Yeah. But he uses the frog splash as a finisher.
That's a dope one.
He uses the pulverizer as a finisher.
A fire one.
And he also has the one knockout punch. So it's like, bro, he could do a lot of different things as finishers or setups to a finisher. But it's like, I don't really see it as a problem. If you can get that move off the smaller guys or the guys that you can lift, fucking...
It's a sick ass move. Looks great. Dude. And didn't he do it to AJ Styles?
Yeah.
That's not a fucking easy guy to lift.
Yeah.
People out there talking shit.
Beefy,
people out there talking shit like, oh, do it to fucking Braun Strowman. Of course,
like, motherfucker, no one can do that to Braun Strowman.
Right.
You know? Like,
facts. But at the same time, motherfucker, you try picking up AJ Styles and doing that shit to him. That dude's like 260 to 300. I want to say easy.
And
all
like,
muscle.
Yeah, I was about to say like 0% fat.
And you're not picking up. Yeah, you're picking up just dense ass and throwing them all up and grabbing his head and.
There's a lot of meat being thrown around.
That's a lot of meat. Beefcake going on in there. So yeah, that's impressive enough. The fact that he can do it to AJ Styles is impressive enough to me.
Yeah, facts.
You know,
I'm excited for that one. I think the Intercontinentals takes the cake. I would personally, if Jacob Fatu wins the United States Championship,
that would be cool. I don't think it happens, but that would be cool.
I'd be pretty hyped though.
LA Knight just got it,
but I feel like with that, man, I just feel like a lot of guys need to start getting bumped up to the main event.
Isn't Jacob Fatu like on a win streak too? Like on some crazy win streak?
He shouldn't be anymore. I think he maybe lost one. Excuse me.
Really?
But he might be.
I saw that. Last I saw, he was like on a crazy win streak. But
he's on a Goldberg streak.
Yeah.
Shit's like at 1,000. Nobody knows. Like,
no, he's the Undertaker's Wrestlemania streak.
Oh yeah, there you go.
20 years and shit. Yeah. I remember seeing that loss though. That one was all over the place.
That shit.
His first WrestleMania loss.
That shit was like one of the more like recent, like crazy ass like viral moments.
Yeah,
because everybody was just like, "How the fuck did that even happen, bro?" The black dude. Yeah, bro. He was like, "What the fuck?" Like, I think if I was in the crowd, I'd be like, "Dog, how Undertaker's supposed to win."
He's supposed to go undefeated, just like John Cena's not supposed to go heel. All right, well, we'll get there. Who else was it on there? Let me see.
You got the ladies, Io Sky, Bianca Belair.
Don't even get me.
And my baby Rhea Ripley.
This. Okay, I get making one. Let me rant about this a little bit.
Yeah,
I get wanting to make Io Sky a champion.
Yeah.
I don't think she wins at Mania. So personally, I feel it's disrespectful to make her champion for the little amount of time that you did. And she's getting bullied the whole time and disregarded as a champion.
You know what would have been a better story?
Let me finish.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I think if this is her championship run, it sucks. Yeah. The better story would have been Io coming into the play and her having Bianca's position, basically.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? No, her having Rhea's position, sorry. Basically. But her argument being, dude, I've been a workhorse. You're not going to fucking let me fight for this shit at Mania or any fucking thing, you know?
You would have had a better story of her winning at Mania.
Yes.
Then now you know it's going to be Bianca. Like, I think the crowd would be very dead if it's not Bianca or Rhea.
And that, super dead. Yeah. And I think if you wanted to make it happen, it could have been as easy as from when Bianca was on the sideline calling that match with Michael Cole, not when she was a referee, when she was just calling it and she distracted Rhea and Io ended up winning. It could have been very easy for her to just go punch Rhea or something, get disqualified, and now all three of us fight at Mania, and that's it.
Yeah.
But you're disrespecting Io now because I don't think she holds the title at Mania. Bro.
No.
So her title run was 1 month and she got slapped in the face every week. Like that's disrespectful to her, bro. Yeah. And she's fucking fire. Not only is she beautiful, she also can really wrestle.
Have you seen the TikTok? Did you see what she was wearing on Monday?
I didn't miss it.
So there's been a lot of like the streamers are like, like Santi, he's great, but Santi was watching. He's just like,
Did you see what
Adam Pearce
Rhea wore when she was wrestling?
Of course, I always see
and my baby.
I love her.
I think it's very disrespectful what they did to Io, and I think the whole storyline was just not it.
It was pretty garbage.
It was pretty garbage. You could have kept it up. You could have kept it up by like them attacking each other every week and doing little shit like that, and maybe a match between Io and Bianca at some point. Something.
It's just messy. That whole shit, because even you also have Bianca a part of the Naomi and Jade.
Naomi and Jade,
which I'm excited for.
They're fighting at Mania too, right? Okay.
Yeah, which I'm excited for.
That's gonna be a dope one.
But storyline wise, I'm like, what's going on over there? Like, I don't get it with that side of the women.
But yeah, because Bianca, last I checked, gave Naomi an ultimatum, remember?
Type shit
where it was like something, I don't even remember what's going on there, but yeah, I don't know. I didn't like how they did that right there. I really didn't.
No, not a fan.
Not a fan. Let me see. Let me see what else match.
The only thing you don't have is tag team title matches. You have Rey Mysterio against Grande Americano.
That's right.
Who is not Chad Gable. You know what I mean?
It's definitely not Chad Gable. It's Mark Henry.
There was a meme where there was like, if R-Truth came and he's like, I know it's you, John Cena. Like, he's like,
dude, what would have been great is if this is their way to, I don't think he'd ever be this good, but if this was their way to introduce, didn't we say, what's his face wanted to get into, what's his name, man, from the UFC? White boy. Trump supporter.
Oh, Colby Covington.
Imagine it was Colby Covington.
My list just came out. If it was
Colby.
Yeah, Colby Covington, fucker. It would be a great way to introduce
Takes the mask off. It's Colby. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That's going to be a good one. It was funny how Adam Pearce caught Rey Mysterio. Rey, I got a respect for you. The match is oficial.
Yeah. Adam Pearce had a couple different things. He even looked down at fucking EO. And then he said, he's like, representing the Judgment Day, Rhea Ripley. And she hasn't been part of the Judgment Day in like 8 months. Or almost a year, I think now.
Crazy. The Judgment Day, something's going to happen between Dom and Finn. Something's going to happen. That match is going to be crazy because of that. Yeah, because Penta and Braun, they really not drama like that.
They just add to
the
superstar.
He gonna spear somebody. Penta gonna fucking jump off Hurricane a bunch of motherfuckers. Hurricanrano.
Bro, did you see Ray Phoenix's debut?
Yes,
bro. I didn't know he was that like great. Motherfucker. Animal.
Did you see that shit?
Yeah, I saw that shit.
Bro,
Justin and
bro, you saw how he was running through the sky though? I don't fucking looking majestic or like E.T. flying away.
Bro, I hope they bring back the Lucha Bros in some facet.
That'd be tight.
But bro,
that was crazy. That was tight. That was really
He had
cool.
a great debut.
So we got that. Another confirmed one. Who do you think wins in the CM Punk one?
I mean, I think if there's a heel turn, Seth Rollins. If not, it should be CM Punk's night.
Okay.
But
I don't like that it's for nothing though.
But I think long term.
Okay.
I think the long term it makes like this just doesn't stop at WrestleMania. You know what I mean? Like I think all three of them are gonna we're gonna get another triple threat match.
Spill in a SummerSlam.
Maybe we get another triple threat match that is a number one contender after that. You know what I mean? Because I think the whole thing is CM Punk is supposed to have his flowers that night.
Yeah.
But Seth Rollins, has been getting the L's because he's been getting his way in like the whole main event.
Yeah.
But it'd be the perfect storytelling would be if Seth Rollins comes and sweeps that under him, and now it's my night.
Yeah,
now it's my main event. So that would be pretty cool.
And that's something I think would happen. I think CM as well. CM as well. Now to the real question.
Number 17, baby.
You think that night?
The kid in me wants number 17. If I'm there for number 17, and Miguel, if you're watching this, we're crying. Bro, you get to see the fucking. It's like LeBron. It's like watching LeBron. Let's say the Lakers have a very good chance at winning the championship this year.
Which we'll get into.
Yeah. And you have the opportunity, Game 7, NBA Finals, and LeBron's like, fuck it, this is my last game, and you're going to be there, you don't think you cry if he wins?
Look, but yeah, tear up.
Hell yeah, you're going to tear up.
But not if LeBron broke up with me 3 weeks before. I'm sorry.
I mean.
No. I'm sorry. It's not going to happen.
Fair.
It's not going to happen.
Fair.
You sat there on national television, you broke up with me.
He kind of, LeBron had an early heel turn though.
When?
Miami Heat.
That wasn't, they made him heel.
Exactly.
He just did exactly what everybody else was doing.
So he was still a heel?
Nah, they made him heel. They made him heel.
And he embraced the heelness. He just became one of the best.
It was a Dark Knight. Remember he had the mask on and shit.
Dog.
Yeah, I think Cody Rhodes wins that night. I think Cody Rhodes.
I think if you're telling the story of...
I'm going Cody Rhodes plus 200.
If you're telling the story of a generation's ending, meaning like John Cena's, Cody Rhodes has to win.
Okay.
But if you're talking just give a guy his flowers, which it'd be his turn. I mean, and honestly, Cody Rhodes' title run has been a little stale. Hasn't been the best title run, in my opinion, but... I think it'd be time to put it to rest. Give John Cena his number 17. You know what I mean?
It's been a little stale.
I haven't been a fan of his title run. Like, I think I thought he was going to lose it earlier, but
to who?
That was the thing. To who? You know? You know what I mean? Like, to who? But yeah, he's approached.
To who would he lose it to though? Like
at that point, I mean, you had. Nobody really.
You know, CM Punk.
Yeah, nobody. I think it's time though. It's time. A year.
And then who wins? Who takes it from Cena then?
Well, if rumors are,
I'm thinking Cody's the next Cena, and what I mean by that is we're in the Cody era.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 100%.
Like we're because he's not even on fucking Raw. He's a SmackDown guy.
I think
fucking face of Raw on Netflix.
Yeah, I think. If it goes the way I think it may go, which I don't think it's going to go that way though.
Yeah.
Is John Cena wins number 17.
Uh-huh.
CM Punk gets a number 1 contenders match. Uh-huh. This summer we get, at Money in the Bank, we get CM Punk, John Cena. Ooh. CM Punk wins.
Okay.
And then after that, it just, who knows? I think maybe Randy Orton, he said he wants another one.
He said he wants another one.
And I think he should be rewarded another one.
Yeah.
And by then, and
the special referee in that match,
that'd be fucking crazy.
That would have been fire.
By Money in the Bank, if John Cena were to lose, you're looking at it's already June, July.
Yeah.
His shit's over in October.
Yeah.
Hopefully he snaps out of it and at that point, I feel like by SummerSlam to Survivor Series, I don't know if Survivor Series is that late or that early, but you get something that explains The Rock and John Cena, and maybe you get John Cena to turn back.
I think he turns
and
back.
then and then just leaves on his high horse in October or whenever it is.
As a I'll cry. There, I'll cry.
Yeah,
but okay, WrestleMania is gonna be fucking insane. It's gonna be. They've really done some things to hype this up, and I'm fucking excited.
No, me too.
Side note, dude, we spoke about it briefly, but I watched Love on the Spectrum. I finished it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So good.
No, it's great.
I don't understand how these kids. Well, they're adults, right? But like, I don't understand how they don't understand how much game they have.
Yeah,
dude. Because one of them, I think his name is, gosh, what's his name, man? What's his name? He was the one, Tyler, I think his name is. I'm not mistaken. But he was telling this girl, he's like, the sun is just glistening off of your body right now. You look beautiful in that sunlight, you know. And I'm like, don't he understand how player he is?
No, bro, they have game.
They have player.
I mean,
you respect the honesty with you. See how honest they are with each other.
Yeah, no, bro, but they go above and beyond.
Bro,
they go above and beyond.
Bro, it makes you wish It almost makes you wish that more people were like this.
Oh, dude, that's why, like,
honestly,
working at the school I worked at, it was very hard to have a bad day.
Yeah.
Like, you got to be like shit's got to be going on
for
you.
He punched you in the face.
No, like, just in your life, shit has to be going on for you not to have a good day. And I say that because, like, bro, these kids come in like every day, like, happy than a motherfucker, like, and they have every reason to not be, but they don't know that.
Yeah,
that's the innocence of it, right? That everybody knows that. Maybe they're a little something's a little off or whatever, but they don't know that they're living their life smiling. I like
fucking crazy.
Yeah, I had one student. Sorry to cut you off, but he, like, they would tell me his story, Like his story was just like, like lives with a lot of his family.
Yeah.
They're not doing that well financially. Like blase, whatever, But he every day smile, fuck with you, like make fun of you. Don't know what's going on. And it's like, if I'm having a bad day, like how the fuck can I if he's not having a bad day? Like, So it's fucking
dude,
dope.
it's crazy how honest they are with each other. Like, no, I don't think I could go on another date after this,
Yeah.
And they're just like, okay, well, I appreciate the honesty. Can we stay friends? Like, yeah, we'll stay friends. Yeah. It's not like bullshit where like, you didn't vibe that date and they leave and you leave and then you're like, I ain't never gonna text her back, or I ain't never gonna text him back. They were just straight up honest. Like, nah, I don't wanna do that. Like, I'm good. And it's just, bro, the show is amazing, bro. It's so funny. Like he calls her like his family's like, what's his name, man? I want to know his name. I forget his name, bro. But he invites this girl over to his house, and then he's like, mom, like, everybody, like, be cool, don't embarrass me, And then he's like, we have to be, but he thinks that he's from like the Roman era, And he's like, because we have to be in awe that a demigoddess is coming to and eating at our little shack. And they live in like a 2-story $1 million home. He's just in love, bro. And they don't care about like physical, it's like they only really looking at what's on the inside. All the other shit don't matter, because like they'll ask him like, oh, you went on a date, like, what'd you think, did you like him? And they almost never talk about nothing physical. It's always like, yeah, he was into the same things as me, he liked to collect as well, he liked to go out, and he was fucking an extrovert like me, whatever. So it's funny to see that shit. It's funny to see.
It's the absolute best.
But if you guys haven't watched Love on the Spectrum, I'd tune into that shit. So what were you telling me about Terrence Howard earlier?
Oh, bro. So I guess he went on an interview.
I'm not looking away at you.
No, me too. I don't know if you know this entrepreneur. He almost looks like Middle Eastern.
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about that dude they saw him at the black dude that be putting the nose tape and shit, and he did the bananas in the ice bowl or something.
Ashton Hall?
Dude. So he made a video. I guess his video is like 7:42 p.m. Going to sleep, right?
Yeah.
They caught him at a Black Miami Heat game. It was like 9:42. Ain't this dude supposed to be in bed?
Did you see that the mascot did his routine in front of him?
Was it the Heat game though?
I think so. I think it was the Heat game.
What'd they do?
The mascot just got a big old bowl of shit and like
dove
did it. Yeah, like over exaggerated.
That dude's crazy. All right, what were you saying about Terrence?
So he was on an interview. I'll figure out his name. But he's like one of those like guys that I've been seeing on my algorithm too.
Yeah.
And I guess I don't know how the conversation got to Diddy. And then
between Terrence Howard and
the podcaster, or I don't know,
influencer, whatever.
And he starts going off on like how one time Diddy invited him over because he wanted acting lessons.
Diddy wanted
Wink. Yeah, and so like said they were doing stuff. He was explaining stuff, and that like Diddy was just like looking at him. Like just looking at
like a lion looking at his prey.
And then like Terrence Howard like all right, like trying to figure it out, trying to like still like teach him like the first rule acting is X, Y, and Z, right? And then like he kept getting freaky or weird, like, and then
looking at him freaky.
Yeah, and then Diddy was like, yo, can I show you some music? And then like they went to the studio.
What you gonna do? Say no to at that time?
Yeah. And anytime. Well, I mean, but prior to the last 4 years. You're not saying no.
Has it been 4 years since this whole shit started?
Well, I think
like 2.
I think that the video of him hitting Cassie or beating Cassie, I should say, was like 2021, 2022, I think. But you're not gonna say no to this.
He trying to blow up people. This dude is a menace to society. Yeah.
And so I guess they were in the studio and he's playing music, and then like Terrence Howard, vibing, but then like
the Jay-Z head,
like kind of like looked over at him, and then this was still like.
I ain't lying.
And so he's like, like
a lion at a deer.
And so basically, he ends up leaving, and then like his assistant was
Terrence leaves.
Yeah, and then Terrence's assistant gets a call.
Like, hey, we're trying to fuck you.
Basically, like that's basically what his assistant was. She's like, hey, like he's trying to kick it with you again. And he's like, and he's like, I think he's trying to
trying to get any kicks.
And so
if I ain't mistaken, baby.
And so Terrence Howard was like, fuck that, I'm not kicking with no Diddy no more. Yeah. And then like he was just going off on like, any of those people that like were around Diddy, like they lost their manhood and just went into a whole manhood.
Also, Meek Mill for sure. Something
So that's basically what Terrence Howard was saying.
People be so hard on Meek Mill.
And the person doing the interview was just like, "You went someplace completely different with this."
He said, "I asked you when the next hustling was." Like, what the fuck is
so
all
he was
this?
just like going off on like, Diddy like in manhood and all these people.
Did
were
they doing shit to men and shit? That's crazy, man. But even
50,
and I say it here and I say it again. And go ahead.
And then so the whole thing was like the video that I was watching. And I was just like, what the hell Diddy was probably doing this the whole time, obviously
to everybody,
but because who's not going to go in the studio and listen to music with Diddy at the time?
Dude, come on.
So because of shit like that, like
keep it real.
You know, like let's say you went into the studio with Diddy.
Don't put me in this
and then you came to me
and
then told me like, hey, this happened. Like I'd be like, no way Diddy fucking did that.
No, there'd be cues for sure where I'd start to
yeah.
Like if I'm Terrence Howard.
But I'm saying his celebrity was so big that a story like that, like if you came to me, I might have been like, man, ain't no way Diddy was.
Dude, but if I'm sitting there, put it like this, Playboy. if I'm sitting there with Diddy, and I'm teaching him how to act, right? Yeah. And I get one look, and I'm just like, and right, and I'm walking, and I look back, I'm like, that was suspect, right? And I keep going. I'm like, all right, we're gonna ignore that one because maybe I'm fucked up, you know. And then I'm acting this shit. He's still looking at me, so be like, wait, hold on.
You got the alfalfa going on.
I'll be like, wait, hold on. You feel me? And if I'm playing the movie and I'm showing him, look, player, this is how you do this, man. See him crying right there. So what you want? You want to tap into your pain, and that's how you be able to cry. And I look over, and he's still over there. Hold on, wait a minute.
Yeah, I mean, okay. No,
I'm saying something like I got some on my face.
But I'm saying, But I'm saying like, okay, let's say when you were doing music when we were teenagers, and I'm not saying nothing happened. I'm just saying if you told me he was looking at you, like, bro, like, get over yourself. Like, I feel like it's easy to have that. It's Diddy.
What
bro.
I was gonna say, but right, I had a homie, and you know who you are, and I'm sure you listen, brother. He was pushing Diddy being that for years.
Like years?
Like no, like I'm talking about 2017.
Yeah, like he was
2016.
Just like, Diddy's not it.
Diddy like man. Diddy fuck all those motherfuckers. All that. He was saying all that shit.
He was just ahead of his time?
He just something about Diddy.
He was just like, he like
just something about Diddy.
Interesting.
I don't know what it was, but and I give him credit for years. And I told him every time we get to, because it's barbershop talk, so sometimes people get to talk about Diddy.
Yeah, you're always gonna get there.
You're talking about Diddy.
You're always gonna get there,
right? So
what was he doing?
We get to talk about Diddy, and I'll tell him like, hey man, you called it earlier. People was looking at him like it was crazy. Like, not looking at him like it's crazy, but kind of shrugging him off like, yeah, man, you could have something there, And he's over here like,
Diddy
bullshit.
Yeah. So now it's like, bro, he was probably doing this in plain sight. Nobody was really realizing it.
No, he did do it in plain sight, and nobody did realize it. You feel me? Diddy was, he was how does Mike Tyson say, the monkster? He was a monkster.
Even what's funny? It's like even 50 Cent. Like said he was a little off.
Oh, but
didn't he pee on Drake?
People don't mention that.
People don't like to mention it, but he peed on Drake.
And Drake was hanging out with him for a long time.
No, but Drake's still. Hold on. Now, again, you did earlier. You want to talk about the tribal chief. Now we're talking about Drake.
Drake's my boy.
No, but I don't think he did that. I would hope he did it.
I hope he didn't pee on Drake. By the way, people are
I have a feeling Drake hold on. For probably refused
for an R word victim, Meek Mill. For an R word victim, people give him a lot of shit.
Is he a victim?
Is he not? Was he not drugged? Do you think he fucking deliberately gave these cheeks up to Diddy?
Oh, we're talking Diddy. We're talking
Diddy. You think he deliberately gave his cheeks to Did?
Listen, there's that one video.
Think that's the talk.
There's that one video where they're poolside. And Diddy's like right here, and he's like, "I like the way you do that, Daddy," or something like that.
Okay, that's for sure. We already know what it is.
I feel like they could have been.
But do you don't think that? You think that could have been a thing?
There's something about it. I definitely.
You think there was a thing?
If he's an R-word victim, then I'm sorry, but there's just too many things.
I think that's what it is in the court thing. No, that he was an R-word victim, that he was passed out and got his cheeks stuck like everybody else.
Oh, I thought he was like one of those that got like just willingly.
Well, dude, if he was in a willing relationship with Diddy, he wouldn't be in court document.
Oh, so somebody not snitching.
I think when Nicki Minaj called it years ago.
Nicki Minaj said he was freaky.
Nicki Minaj said he liked his booty hole play with.
Yes.
That's what she said.
Yes.
Word for word, bar for bar.
I'm just saying.
I know, but I'm just saying.
That daddy comment different. That daddy comment
No, he
different.
did that to Nori and them, but Nori did tell me, chill out now with that daddy was.
Exactly.
He was like, hey, chill, you know?
Exactly. You think Nori did? No.
No, but Nori did hang out with him a lot. But I don't think Nori played that shit, man. I want to get invited to champ Sunday.
Me too. That'd be fucking sick. I'd get fucking wasted on that shit. Oh,
yeah. Just fucking belligerent.
No, I'm walking out of there like, fuck that.
But yeah, Diddy. What the heck? What the hell was that?
Just don't even react. We're just going to cut that part out.
What was it?
It was the skateboard.
Oh, okay, it's cool. Just leave it. No, we don't got to cut it out. Just leave it. It's cool. That shit scared the shit. I'm like, well, I thought something fell in front. What were we saying?
I'd want to get fucking trashed on drink.
Oh, yeah, that. No, but back to Diddy. Diddy was a monster.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy that he did that to Terrence Howard. He probably did that to a lot of people. 50 Cent called it. Nicki Minaj called it.
Well, remember he told 50, I want to take you shopping.
He did tell 50 he wanted to take
50 Cent. He said, what?
Me?
I'm so gullible though. I probably would have been like, oh yeah, hell yeah. What, did you want to take me shopping?
Some shoes and shit? Hell yeah. Yeah, but I think people are still a little hard on Meek Mill.
Have you been seeing anything on Justin Bieber lately?
Yeah, something about a song he put out or like something. And what was that? It was Boo Boo. People were like, "Yo, this is."
He was like kind of like
cracked out-ish.
Cracked out, almost begging for Selena Gomez back.
Oh, really? Crazy? Because I think isn't he married?
Yeah,
super crazy.
So I try to go to the original sound and it doesn't pop up. So they said it was like online.
Kanye do a KKK.
What was that all about?
KKK outfit. That was fucking insane. With a Nazi chain on and a KKK outfit. Bro, there's just some shit with Kanye that you can no longer back up.
You can't.
Like what? What?
But there's a symbolism with Kanye. But I'm not trying to, but listen.
Here we go.
To himself, though. To his crazy self. Not to us, because I don't see it. I'm with you. I'm not against you. What I'm saying is Kanye, I feel like it's almost like the art is making him go crazy.
What?
You know what I mean?
No.
Yes, because I feel like he tries to make things too deep for his own good.
We're staying on Diddy. He made a Sean John shirt.
Goes over that. He did make a Sean John
There's nothing. What in the middle of the day you made a Sean John shirt? What? You put on you told DJ Academics walked in. Even DJ Academics was like, "What the fuck is this?" Like, mentally, I know because I saw him up and down. Him like, "What the fuck?" And he's like, "Can you see the chain?" The Nazi. I didn't even watch the interview, bro.
I couldn't. I'd feel uncomfortable.
I watched the first 5 minutes. I'm like, "Oh shit, it's DJ Academics, Kanye." Like,
because doesn't the KKK actually have don't they have like one? What do they call him, like Grand Wizard or something?
They call him Grand Wizard?
No, not Kanye, but like they're
I was like, this is some Dave Chappelle.
There's like levels to like.
Remember that?
Because because some of them wear like red robes. Not that I've ever been to one of these, but I don't think I'm allowed. You know,
be like in Bad Boys 2, take the hoodie off.
But I've seen like in like Gangland and shit like that, where it's like one of them like I think
they in Gangland.
I think they in one of those type crime shows.
Considered a gang.
I mean,
yeah,
I would think so.
I thought it was a cult. It's the same thing.
Right? I don't know if they're considered a gang.
White people do it, it's a cult. Black people do it, and brown people do it, it's a gang.
Yeah, I don't know if I don't know if they're considered a gang. Actually,
they're considered a cult. I think.
Yeah,
because they was legal at some point.
Yeah, but you know, like a lot of places in the San Gabriel Valley.
Yeah,
they're like had like big KKK like headquarters type shit. Yeah,
for sure. You know, remember that movie? Denzel's son, John Washington, was in it. He played.
Now you lost me.
He played the black cop that did the white voice and talked to the KKK guy on the phone.
Oh, John Washington.
John Washington. What's that movie called?
Freak League. I don't know what it's called.
That's not. Oh
no.
There's one called something like that.
Yeah. Oh, the Black Klansman.
Yes, that one was good,
dude.
That one was
when he took the picture with him and stuff.
Yeah,
and he really tripped him out, like, and then that shit's crazy.
Tight. No, what's that?
That shit was crazy.
But Kanye wearing that shit, bro. There's nothing you could explain to me. There's nothing you could tell me to make me feel better. You are still a black man wearing a KKK robe.
No,
I don't give a fuck if it's black, white, red, green, or purple.
I'm with you. I'm just saying. I feel like Kanye tries to do things that he thinks are like,
wait a minute,
intricate as fuck, but it's like,
wait
really
a minute,
stupid. What?
The KKK don't like Nazis.
What?
Right? Or they get along?
I don't know.
I thought it was beef between them. I thought the skinheads and the KKK was like white beef.
There is white beef? Maybe.
Isn't that what it was?
I don't know.
I
just know.
I don't know. It's just confusing. You wearing a Nazi chain on, and you fucking.
Because what's a white supremacist?
Fuck, I don't know.
Let's not clip these. I don't want to get on that side of things. Like, get the wrong repost. You know,
get the wrong repost. I don't know.
No,
but either way, it's weird. Kanye, stop doing shit like that.
Yeah. I don't like it.
I need to get back to hey mama. Oh shit.
Well, that's what they say, that his whole shit changed, right?
Yeah, but then people say it's the Kardashian curse, and people say the Kardashian curse is a thing. Look at Devin Booker. He been able to hit a bucket. His team is 32 and
Chris
something.
Humphries.
Was
Lamar Odom.
Was that poor fuck that no?
Hey, he got a bag low key, but
was it the one that played for the Nets and shit?
Yeah.
Chris, what happened to him? He's a Kardashian.
Shit,
the Kardashian.
Lamar Odom.
Kardashian.
Kanye
West. Even what's his face? Scott Disick.
Yeah.
Kardashian.
Travis Barker is the only one that's like.
Who's the one? Who's the one holding it down on Corey? He better be careful now.
On who?
Chris's husband, Corey. Oh, even know what they did to Bruce, man.
Bruce took a lot of, but he's also taken a lot of, like, hasn't he taken a lot of social L's?
Bruce, man. Bruce. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Who else? They have a roster of people that they like. Reggie Bush.
Even Ray J. He got on there and said these glasses unbreakable.
Hey, you know what? He's somebody that has so much respect in like the rap world or in like hip like.
Let's be honest now.
Yeah.
Dude was dope.
Ray J? Yeah. If I had one wish, we would be best friends.
What else did he have?
Brandy
was dope too, his sister.
Yeah. His sister and
dope.
she had a dope show.
Yeah.
That was a sick show.
Yeah.
Ray J, that's really the only song I know from him. But wasn't he a part of B2K?
No, was he?
No, he wasn't.
Ray J's cool though.
Oh yeah. These are unbreakable. He's a salesman. He used to sell those fucking scooters. I don't know if you remember those.
Yeah. Ahead of his time.
Ahead of his time. Way ahead of his time.
Way ahead of his time.
Hell yeah.
People were making fun of those Ray J e-bikes and shit. Look at
now there's e-bikes
everywhere, you know. But yeah, Kardashian curse is very real, dude.
No, super real.
All right.
But it's fucking crazy.
Yeah. Kanye, do better. Moving on. UFC, dude.
How excited are you for it? Do we finally see Paddy Pimblett's first L in the UFC?
Yes. 100%.
I would hope so.
Bro, 1,000%.
Yeah.
1,000. He's not going to be able to submit Michael Chandler. I don't think.
If he does, it has to be quick, right? Like it has to be
sneaky.
Yeah.
I don't think he submits him. I don't think he puts him out. I really don't. Michael Chandler gets banged up, he gets knocked down, but I don't think he has the power to put his lights out. Michael Chandler's been banged up and put down a million times, you know?
Yeah.
But I just don't think that his power has the power to keep him out. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like really put him to sleep.
I feel like Mike could catch him.
Oh yeah, and Mike's strong as hell.
Yeah,
he has the experience. People forget he was a champion, and he's gonna put his hands on him,
all over him.
He's gonna put his hands all over, and he takes his career serious. He's in the gym all the time.
I
would have took Chandler over Conor if I'm just being honest. If they'd have fought back when they were supposed to fight, a smart better that took Conor over Chandler. I mean, I'm sorry, Chandler over Conor, bro. Because Conor's over there doing blow and fucking around. And that guy's life, and we'll get into that too. That shit is, bro, what is this guy doing? Bro, you got so much, I get it, you're stanky and all that. But don't embarrass yourself. Don't embarrass your wife. And don't embarrass your kids while you're doing all of that.
I think his addictions just get the bet, like, have just taken over.
Because I see him, bro, if he was able to keep the fact that, bro, everybody in the world knows you do blow. You're putting it out there for people to see. Like, you're over there drawing this shit on television and shit. Like, bro, on an Amazon Prime event promoting the movie, over there fucking drawing it, Jake Gyllenhaal looking over at him like,
what the fuck is going on?
Is he okay? He just completely, he completely shitted on his whole legacy, bro.
Yeah, the way
he responded to Poirier. Granted, he's still one of the UFC GOATs to me.
He had a crazy run. It's sad to see, like, when you just let your addictions take over.
It's like John Jones never recovered.
Yeah. Oh, no, 100%.
Like,
and it's just the allegations that have come out about him, like the trouble he's in.
Yeah.
The fact that, like, there's I think there's like a big Irish gang that doesn't fuck with him.
Yeah.
Either. Like, he's not really allowed to be over there type shit. Yeah. And he keeps using, like, fight and combat sports like as a way to try to get like the people back, but I think people are just over it at this point.
Yeah, I don't even want to see him fight anymore. I would have loved to see him fight Chandler because he looked like, but even then, remember he was on the red carpet and doing all that bullshit, and and I don't know. But do I think Michael Chandler beats Paddy Pimblett? Absolutely. Yeah, I think he does it in 3 rounds. I don't think that either of them knock each other out. I think Chandler.
Who else is on that? Who else is on that card?
But another good one is Yair and Patricio Pitbull.
That's a fire one. Okay, that's why I saw Yair. Okay,
dang.
You know, he had something interesting to say about Diego Lopez.
Yair?
Yeah.
What did he say?
Well, not about just about okay. So Diego Lopez is what, Brazilian, but
it trains in Mexico, so he calls himself
Mexican. Yeah. Okay, so somebody asked him like, "Oh, are you excited for like Diego Lopez like representing Mexico?" And he's like, "All right, let me tell you one thing. Like, he goes, I'm Mexican.
Yeah.
Like, he goes, I live in the U.S., but I'm not American. Like, I don't tell people I'm fucking American and all that. Like, I'm Mexican." Yeah. So he just like kind of went into this whole thing. He's like, in Diego's case, I guess he basically just feels like Diego's using the Mexicanness to get Mexican fans because he knows he'll get that loyalty and like love from them. So he feels like the Mexican fan, like the way it was like kind of explained, it was like he felt like he was exploiting that Mexican culture just to get the fans on his side, not because, Yeah, he's like, ultimately, he's like, I'm Mexican. I'm not American. I'm not going to come out with a U.S. flag just because I love the country. It's a great country, but I'm Mexican.
I wish him and Yair would have fought sooner.
Yeah.
I wish him and Yair would have fought. But I do.
He would have probably put him out, though.
Who? Diego?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Dude, Diego's a monster.
No,
Bro, I've been banging that kid since early.
I'm curious to see like how he comes out against
Volk is the dog. Volk is the favorite now. I don't like it.
How?
He's a -125.
Oh, so it just moved into.
I'm going to Lopez, man.
I mean, that's what you should do.
I'm going Lopez. And Volk is my GOAT. The guy is amazing, but I think he's done everything he can do for the sport. And I think it's time that he bowed. He should have just bowed out. This fight, I think if he loses his fight, he leaves his gloves in the ring.
Yeah.
I'm calling it.
Yeah, 1,000%.
I'm calling it. And that's the reason why I don't think that he wins this fight, is because I think he's going into it with the headspace, like, if I lose, I'm leaving my gloves in the ring. You know? And that's kind of like what he's ready for.
What better, no matter what, he was going to like get his last title fight. Because if it was Ilya, it was like, if you lose this, you're really not going to get another opportunity. Unless
it's something like this that happens,
And it just got put on your lap. You're the next best thing. So it's like, if you lose this, you're probably not going to look at another opportunity. You're constantly going to be fighting guys that are trying to get to the championship.
Yeah. So I think Volk loses and bows out gracefully. And kudos to him, dude. The guy's a fucking monster. We'll see how it goes, though. We'll see how it goes. Yeah. Michael Chandler, Paddy Pimblett. I'm going Chandler, but that's 2 dogs back to back. I don't know.
I like the over on the round.
Yeah, that's actually a good call. That's actually good. Patricio, Pitbull, and Yair.
I don't know, because I don't know what Patricio's going to come out like.
I think it's going to be Yair, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. And it's like, it's one of those, like, when AEW guys come to you to the WWE, like, fucking WWE guys. So it's like when Bellator guys come to UFC, I'm like, UFC, bitch. So
UFC. Yeah, I'm going
Yair. That more, yeah.
Bryce Mitchell and Gene Silva.
After what Bryce Mitchell said.
He gets
I hope he gets fucking put out.
Like kind of like another Josh Emmett. Así, like just dormido completo.
And for those who don't know, he basically said that Adolf Hitler was like a good guy.
Yeah,
like he was like an okay guy, apart from whatever happened in the Holocaust. Very paraphrasing, but essentially was what he said. But
so I hope he gets put.
I hope he gets fucking knocked out, bro. Like it'd be nice to see.
And I think it's not gonna come to that. It's just gonna be a wrestling match to where the other guy wins. I think he loses by submission because he's a bitch and all he does is wrestle anyways. Dominic Reyes
and
Nikita Krylov.
You would hope Dominic Reyes.
You would hope.
He's on a little bit of a run right now, right?
He's won 2 in a row by knockout, but look who he's beat. Anthony Smith, not impressive. Dustin Jacoby, not impressive.
Anthony Smith, not impressive, but a good name to have under your belt.
Yeah, for sure. But I mean, Didn't
he beat Ryan Spawn too?
No, I think he lost to Ryan Spawn. He got knocked out by Ryan Spawn.
Oh, yeah, he did. It was like a crazy ass knockout. Damn.
So I don't know. The guy that he's fighting, I personally, if you're going to do anything, if the rounds are 2.5, take the under. If it's 1.5, play it safe.
Yeah.
Play it safe. But 2.5, take the under. I don't think that goes to decision. Either one.
Yeah.
Because this other dude is liable to get his ass knocked out too.
Nikola Krylov.
Yeah. So
they're giving him good matchups though. At least some to get something going.
This Dan Ige, Sean Woodson.
I'll bet the over.
For sure, but I want to take
Ige. Ige needs a win, bro. Like a solid win.
But like he's been
Didn't Diego Lopez piece him up?
Yes, but he went off the 3 with them. You know? So, but I don't know if Sean Woodson, he just has a lot of reach on the guy, but that's what we say about Dan Ige fighting anybody.
The reach on him. But Dan Ige is going to get up in there. It's just the thing is if Dan Ige gets pieced up, and I mean swollen, cut up, anything like that, that's where it becomes a problem because his shit closes up very easily.
Dan Ige, yeah. Dude, look at his profile picture. He has a shiner in his shit.
No, you would hope Dan Ige definitely would probably go over his fights
his fights always go to the decision. Yan Xiaonan and Verna Jandiroba. This one's gonna be crazy.
Yeah. Wait, which one's that one?
Yan Xiaonan. She just fought Jean Weili, no?
Okay,
no. Yeah, she just fought Jean Weili.
Yeah. She's fighting
Jandiroba, another killer.
That's a good matchup.
Yeah.
Another over.
You know, that cockeyed lady.
That's gonna be a banger.
Yeah.
She's gonna fuck her up, but that's gonna be a banger.
You think Raz looking away?
It's gonna get fucked up.
Yeah, you think she gets fucked up?
Yeah. Might knock her out straight.
Yeah, Yan Xiaonan's a dog.
Yeah.
Yan Xiaonan's a dog.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Jim Miller and Chase Hooper. Jim Miller's that guy that you want to he's been doing okay, but you want him to just bow out gracefully.
He was UFC 100, 200. I think he was on 300 too, right?
Should just stick around on 4.
Might as well. What are we at right now?
314 or something like that.
Damn, we have a couple years. I don't think he lied.
86 years away.
I don't think
No. How many years?
It's like 4. It's like 4 though. It's like once a month. So 12.
So 12. So 4 years?
5 years, but he's probably already almost 40.
He's 41.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
Nah, but what's that other big light heavyweight dude?
Oh,
Clay Guida. But who's the other light
heavyweight?
Heavyweight or Armin Petrosky? Petrosky? No. Petrosky? Is it
Arvlosky?
He got about 137 fights himself.
Dude, sometimes it's just. I think they do it for the love of the game.
Yeah.
But in his case, like heavyweights, bro, it's a one punch. Like he could knock somebody out in one punch.
He can put out one punch.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's a better game. But when you're in who was it that we were just talking about?
Chase Hooper.
Oh, Jim Miller.
Oh, yeah.
Jim Miller, like, bro, like you have to cut weight.
Yeah, you're 40.
Like
it hurts a little bit to get up off the bed.
The guys are getting more athletic and crazier by the second.
Yeah, they feed.
Like at least again, heavyweights, they're getting fucking heavier and fucking crazier, all that shit.
Yeah.
But they're gonna put you out one punch. I could maybe land one. Over here, you might not learn burn.
You might not land shit.
You might not land anything.
You might not land a motherfucking thing. You cooked for 3 rounds. Yeah, so that's pretty much the card.
That's pretty much it. I thought there was more bangers. I mean, there's bangers.
There's bangers. Nah, but the prelims, not really too much to worry about. It's really just after Danny, after Yan Xiaonan, after Jim Miller. It's like
$25. We're putting together a fucking play, and we'll drop it down. To see what it is.
We'll drop it down. But
what are we doing?
So if we're just gonna do all 8 leggers, I do Diego Lopez to win. Patty Pimblett over.
Yeah.
Yair to win.
Yeah.
Skipping Bryce Mitchell. Dominic Reyes under or Dominic Reyes to win?
I'd probably go balls and do Dominic Reyes to win.
But then,
I'd ride his streak at that point.
Okay, Dominic Reyes to win. Danny Gay over.
Yeah.
Yan Xiaonan and John DeRoba. I would just recommend the over there.
Yeah.
And then Chase Hooper and Jim Miller. It doesn't. It line's too big.
Yeah. Who's the favorite?
The other guy, Chase
Hooper.
Yeah,
yeah.
He's
a monster.
Good. He's pretty good. But I think. Yeah, no, he's pretty good, man. He's pretty good. Yeah, Jim Miller. He probably leaves his gloves in the ring.
He should.
Cedricus Dumas and Michael Alexichuk. This is gonna be a good one. I think Cedricus.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
Do you think somebody gets put out? I'd say ride the over at that point. That's a lot of overs.
That's a lot of overs. So let's just do 6-leggers.
Okay.
Diego Lopez, Patty Pimblett over, Yair, Gene Silva. We can even throw Gene Silva in there because he's only minus 260.
Okay.
Throw in Gene Silva, Dominic Reyes, Danny Gay over, Yan Xiaonan over, and that's it.
Yeah. All right. We're probably dropping 25 to 50. We're going to
drop it down below.
We'll drop it down below.
And we'll ride that. We'll squad ride that on Saturday.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, let's see. So hopefully it sets up.
Bro, I'm excited for UFC. After this, you get John Jones?
And Aspinall said he was ducking him. I don't know. Is that confirmed?
I thought it was.
I don't think it is, brother.
No?
Because he was just on the Logan Paul thing talking about, he's ducking me and
What is it?
No, it's fucking Bilal Muhammad and Jack Della Maddalena.
Oh, for the belt?
Yeah.
I'm going JDM there.
Oh, I don't know.
I just like JDM.
The next one after that.
What's that?
Waffles Willie and O'Malley too.
Oh, they just announced that.
And O'Malley
They just announced
too.
that. I forgot to send that to you.
Waffles Willie.
I think, you know what it was?
Juliana fucking Pena's on that card.
I think you were in boss mode, so I didn't want to talk to you. When Jesse's in boss mode, it's like
manager mode, man.
It's when Jesse's in manager mode, like my bestie's gone. You know, I get
our boy Josh Van fights that night as well.
Oh fuck yeah, dude!
We think we met that guy. At a
I'm
pool
almost
party.
positive
I think we met you at a
that.
pool
Yeah.
party, Josh.
Yeah,
that's Juliana.
I'm almost convinced, 100% convinced we met them.
I'm convinced.
Yeah,
I'm convinced
because they had nice. Do you
not care about this Juliana Pena?
Who's she fighting?
Kayla Harrison, dude.
What?
That's what I'm
They're
saying.
getting Kayla Harrison a title fight
already.
What, she win 2 fights?
Bro, but who else is in that fucking division that you care about?
No, you just got to reward her.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Wow. Juliana Pena's going to get her ass whooped, but...
You think?
Bro, I fuck with Kayla Harrison.
Me
Kayla
too,
Harrison
me
is
too.
fucking a dog,
She's
bro.
a dog, and I think,
Excuse me, that bitch is a crazy dog. She'll fuck somebody up.
She's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she'll take...
She's like Ronda Rousey, but like, I think...
Poor Ronda.
Ronda had no hands, though.
Yeah, you're right.
Ronda really just... You're done.
Kicked in the...
And she knew how to wrestle you down. No, yeah,
bro. That ended it all.
She fought the one person that was like willing to get down with her.
Willing to kick her ass.
Like, I'm going to fucking kick you in the face.
And she called it too.
Yeah. If you're going to win, you better kick me. Yeah.
She called her own
The only thing like where I feel like Ronda never... I feel like she never faced like adversity at the time, and it hit her harder because it really did make me upset. Like how she immediately was like, "I want to kill myself because I lost." And then, granted, I understand. Like I'm not a fighter, bro, so I don't know the feelings you go through.
Yeah.
But like the fact that broke her, like it sucked.
Look what it did to Reyes too after John Jones.
But see,
he won that.
Okay,
fight.
That's where I was saying where Dominic Reyes is a little bit different because there's a strong argument that he might have won that fight. You know what I'm saying?
He won that fight.
So it's a tough one because it's like fuck. Like
I clearly won that fight.
To you, right?
Yeah,
to you,
clearly
and everybody in my ear. You get me, and all of social media. So it's understandable. John Jones won. Sorry,
he's still ducking Aspinall. He knows.
But if there was a fight that had me nervous or I was very unsure and was very relieved after they announced it, it was a Dominic Reyes fight. So him like feeling that way, I feel like it's different. Where it's like Ronda, like, I mean, I'm not no fighters. I don't know. I don't want to sound like an asshole, but it's like I feel like there was more opportunity of her like redeeming herself rather than like going the route that she did.
Yeah.
Like I feel like, you know.
Yeah, true.
She did great in the WWE though. did great. Vince McMahon was just.
Dude, I wonder who we get as surprises in Mania. Bob Bunny.
I think Bob Bunny. You might be able. You might see a Bad Bunny. It might maybe
comes out at Logan's and just fucking
type shit
real quick.
You might see even like a case in that.
Oh, for sure. Speed. I show Speed.
Oh, that's what I meant. I meant
both of them though. They were both
but I didn't mean to mix them up. Who else? Dude, depending on how the main event ends, we could see some surprise entrances.
Day one, you think they do CM? And day two, Cena?
Yeah. You don't get
That's what it should be, right?
Yeah.
That's what it should be.
Yeah.
You get a motherfucker Sunday. You're lucky to get Saturday.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're lucky we felt bad.
Okay.
Not to be a dick.
Sunday's for Cena.
Yeah.
Okay. You're lucky the crowd made us feel bad. Okay? Sunday's Cena's day.
You deserve it, all that. Yeah, you do.
It's
Cena.
Okay. Yeah. So it should be a good one. It should be good. And we're excited because we get to and we'll get out of here after this, but we'll be out there in time for basketball playoffs too.
First round.
Which I fucking think the Lakers.
I think the Lakers, if you got
fuck who we play.
If you got $50 to $100 right now that you just don't mind losing, or investing, I should say. Investing. Put it on the Lakers to win the championship, or at least the Western Conference Finals.
Ooh.
I think there's good value in
Rockets me la pelan. OKC me la pela.
In 7 games, a lot of these teams cannot fuck with us.
Oh, who?
Because
OKC, KFC, UFC, LAFC.
Whoa, yeah. Lakers in 5, baby. Lakers in 5.
Lakers in 5.
Fucking. I don't know what the exact standings are because I think the 1st and 8th is always going to be mixed up.
Yeah.
2nd and 7th is a little weird.
We up there though. We about 2nd and 3rd.
Yeah,
place.
we right now would either play like the Clippers or the Warriors,
and we beat the shit out of both of them.
In 7 games, they're not touching
the
us.
Clippers. We beat them 4.
But see, none of these teams, like in reality, this is the one team like that's a problem. It's Denver, and I say that because they have an actual big.
Yeah, you're right.
You get me?
You're right.
The Warriors, we'll give them some games, but we're gonna take some games right back.
We're gonna give them.
They don't have a
game.
big man.
We'll give them
LeBron.
One. The only one I see us giving 2 games to is the Rockets and OKC.
Yeah. Even then, I feel like they don't really fuck with us. LeBron, there's a reason why LeBron got injured when he got injured.
Yeah. No, he went.
He's about to go off. Luka's scoring half our points.
He scored
night.
45 points tonight. Fucking insane.
A
third of our points because I think we got 120. So he literally scored more than a third of our points.
It's different. Yeah. It's different if we don't beat the Thunder the other night by like 20, 30 points, whatever we did. We beat the crap out of them.
Yeah.
So that makes me think if we could take that, and I think of a 7-game series, like, bro, like we're blowing that team out of water.
Yeah, no. Yeah, they're not fucking. Dude, the Rockets, I don't think they fuck. I really don't like their team at all, and I think it's solely because of Dylan Brooks that I don't like the whole team. Because Alperen Sengun's cool.
I think that team needs a little bit more development. Ime Udoka is a great fucking coach, and I think he has a Houston Rockets team that it's very comparable to like the Celtics team when they lost. They're still young. They still have a couple like things that they could figure out and experience. But I think in like a year or 2.
Yeah, maybe.
Houston could be up there for sure. But yeah, no, good value is the Lakers winning the championship. We tie up the Celtics.
Then out the East, who do you think comes out?
And you give Bronny his fucking chip. Probably Celtics. I think don't be surprised if we get a Boston Lakers finals.
That'd be so nice.
Don't be surprised.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
The NBA needs it.
And
they fucking need it.
It'd be tough for us though. That one would be tough for us.
Why?
Because we don't have a big man.
Does Kristaps scares you?
No. What scares me is they just out rebounding us.
As long as Jackson Hayes keeps doing his little thing down there.
Yeah.
Thing.
But it could be, I think if the Celtics don't do it, Cleveland does it.
Dude, but dudes are forgetting we can,
What better finals?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I think Cleveland has a good chance.
Yeah.
That or don't be, dark horse of the East, Detroit.
Maybe.
Detroit.
I would have said Knicks. But yeah, maybe.
They don't convince me.
Bro, but they got like 50 wins or 42 something.
It's because they can score.
Without Jalen Brunson, though.
They can score. Karl Anthony Towns is a big man. He could stretch it out. He could fucking shoot the 3 ball. He's good. They just don't convince me.
Oh, we forgot about the Wolves on our side, no?
Yeah, but, you know?
It's like, yeah, but no.
Yeah, I feel like Anthony Edwards like needs some type of humbling. I like
the king. Oh, but what I was gonna say about the rebounding is we could also count Luka in for fucking 12 rebounds too.
No, yeah.
Count LeBron in for 8 or 9.
Our problem is it's like the bench sometimes.
Don't connect.
Bink. He needs to be on point. Oh, yeah. Imagine that though. The Lakers get a chip. Bronny and LeBron, first father-son duo.
Oh yeah, it's happening. Yeah, it's a Laker championship. Put $1,000 on it.
You know what I mean?
No, it's happening. That's it. Give him that before he leaves. People will be pissed.
He gets his 5th. That's his 5th.
Yeah.
Ties Kobe.
I'm good. I don't need a tie Jordan.
I don't need a pass Jordan.
I don't need to. I'm good. That's a king, baby. That's a king. Well,
I'll give him the tie to Kobe. Okay. And if you got two in LA, that's
balls.
That's jersey up in the rafters.
Oh yeah.
You can't even avoid that.
Yeah, no. He's a LA legend, baby.
No, and at that point, you cement yourself as another LA legend.
No, they don't have.
I'll shed it to you.
If the Lakers win this year.
Oh my God! If the Lakers win this year with the Dodgers winning the year before, we finally get parades.
Imagine if the Dodgers win again this year. Porque me la pela everybody else. The
Parades?
Padres, the fucking who else is supposed to be the Yankees? Who else is supposed to be dangerous?
Listen,
the Royals, fucking the Orioles.
I don't care who it is. The Padres, the Madres, fucking the Yankees.
I don't care.
Dodgers in 5.
Dodgers in 5. All right. On that note, we're gonna get up out of here.
Hell yeah.
We'll see you guys. We're gonna be shooting some cool shit in Vegas. Some dope interviews out there. Some WrestleMania content. Dude, we're so excited. So excited.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
This whole thing.
We got a lot in store.
Yeah.
We're excited.
Hell yeah. We'll see you guys later. Alex, the outro music.